Lady T here, made to multiply. Around these parts, we celebrate the liberation from limitation and the brilliance of both. And we were made to multiply. And we trust that God has equipped us with all that we need to do exactly that. This series is subscriber love. This series is viewer feedback. It's all about you and how I want to shout you out for not only watching, but taking the time to leave comments. I don't take that for granted. Like, even when I get birthday cards or even when people comment on social media, it's one thing to think of a thing, it's one thing to feel a way, but it's another thing to express it and to openly share with other people. So thank you all so very much for doing exactly that. So I want to shout out in this episode none other than Miss Tanisha. She left a comment, and I believe it was the first video in the three-part series, Confessions. This is why I don't go live, and this is why I don't go live. And the question I asked was, "What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?" And she responded and said she was afraid of change. And trust me, I get that. I understand that. What is the irony of it is, for me in my life, the Lord will, and certainly, I have to believe for all of us, the Lord will provide signs and signals and forms of communication with us to let us know that change is coming. The one thing that is constant is change. It is imminent, just like the seasons go from one thing to the next, year after year after year. But what we cannot predict is how life will necessarily turn out within those time frames, even if you prepare by way of education and information and study and dieting and all of the things. But if suddenly something happens that you didn't schedule for, that can totally throw you off your square. It can throw you off, your equilibrium can be off, all the things. But I want to encourage you not to be afraid of change. Change is opportunity. Change is the potential to start afresh or anew. Change is like a blank canvas that you can freely and creatively paint all over again. Most of all, Isaiah 43:18-19 says, "Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I, the Lord, am doing a new thing, exclamation point. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? You don't see it? You don't ascertain it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." We can dissect that scripture starting from the last sentence. I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. When we allow God to fortify us and prepare us for change, that is an opportunity to witness miracles, signs, and wonders.